Sir, this is a Wendys moment, according to Reddit. Number 15. Not a worker, but a hapless victim of my own drunkenness. My wife and I were walking back to our hotel after a meal where I had about 4 extremely well-made margaritas. I wanted a mocha milkshake for dessert. The following occurs. I walk up to the counter. Employee: "What can I get you?" Me: "I will have a mocha milkshake." Employee: "We don't have it here, sir." "What kind of Arby's is this?" "Sir, this is Hardee's." I completely blank out. Wife: "Can you mix some chocolate and vanilla shake together? He's too drunk to notice the difference." Ha 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 ha. If this whole list is just gonna be people too sloppy to fucking get their shit together, it'll be really funny, man. You know? Is that the list? This may be a prophecy. I'm not gonna be amused by that kind of list. So here's hoping Reddit has been upvoting something a little bit better than this. Ariana, Danny, Linda, and Diltz. Hello to all of you. Number 14. Back when I was in fast food, I had someone who wanted me to remove all of the sesame seeds from the top of a bun. The answer was no. Can you imagine? I would imagine that if I ever asked somebody to do something so specific with my burger, that they'd probably do it with their bare hands. You know what I mean? And I'd be too scared to ask for some shit like that. I usually do order my burgers all kind of weird and, varied, but that's just to remove stuff that hopefully they would have had to put on it as an ingredient in the first place. So that's like less work for you. Yeah, man. Less work for you. Number 13. Damn. Should I just keep scrolling? Okay, thank you. This happened at an actual Wendy's, but it's a bit long, but it's worth the listen. I once had a woman come through the drive-thru and try to order a macaroni and cheese. I politely informed her that we don't have that, but she insisted that we did. I told her that yes, we did. I told her we definitely didn't, and she got angry and yelled that yes, we did. I told her, "Ma'am, I've been working here for 3 years. We've never had macaroni and cheese. It's not something that we serve. Would you like to order something else?" She says,
"Yes, you fucking do. I can see it right on the menu board. It's right there, right in front of me on the menu."
I tell her that I'm really not sure what she's looking at, but we don't have mac and cheese. And it really does say mac and cheese on our menu board. Then that means someone vandalized it. She says no, it's definitely part of the menu. And it's real, and we do have it. Congratulations. She said she wouldn't be leaving without her mac and cheese. Cue quite literally 10 minutes of this back and forth, all while she's holding up the drive-thru line, and I finally got to the Sorry, I almost read manger. I finally got to the manager to come over and deal with it. After asking him for the 15th time because they don't pay me nearly enough to deal with that for that long. The woman absolutely refuses to accept that we do not have mac and cheese. She also refuses to order anything else and won't move her car until we give her the mac and cheese that we don't have. I think I'm starting to lose patience for this. You know? I'm starting to lose patience for this. She points and confidently says, "Right there it is on the menu," with all the conviction of somebody who is absolutely sure that they have proved what a big dumb idiot somebody is and that they're hailed as a hero. I look and I see what she's pointing at. I sigh heavily as a bit more of my soul dies. I compose myself and say as politely as I can, "Ma'am, this is a picture of the orange slices that come with the kids' meal." The funny part is she probably drove there if she in the drive-thru, and she can't tell the difference between what is clearly a bowl of fruit and the goddamn and some mac and cheese. Like, for real, it's not cute, it's not funny. Do you get what I'm saying? This person is on the road and they might as well be drunk. So the first entry frustrated me because it was just a story about some idiot being sloppy drunk. Oh, you don't know where you are. And this one's even worse. Some dumb slut is in, what's worse to you? The idea that some woman is in a drive-thru and she can barely see enough to differentiate mac and cheese from sliced fruit. Or the fact that somebody that went through this experience wrote this much to articulate, and listen to how close I say this. I was going back and forth with a hoe in the drive-thru who kept saying we have mac and cheese when we don't. So I finally go out there after 10 minutes and see what the hell she pointing at, and it was a bowl of fruit. Can you imagine me needing to write all of this for that? And then edit the post? Because people upvoting it means that I need to go, holy shit, my inbox, thank you so much. Oh my God, you guys, I want to tell my mom that, Jesus. These lists really do make me sad. They make me sad, man. It's a good thing you guys are so cool, you know? You keep me pretty balanced out. If it was all yang on this list and no yin, shit. Oh, shit. But you guys are the yang. I appreciate that. Yin. As we continue, we arrive at number 12. Nice. Hello to Linda's mother. I worked at the concession stand at a movie theater in high school. This guy orders a popcorn and a large Diet Pepsi. Comes back to the counter like 10 minutes later complaining that the soda is carbonated. That's what soda is. It's carbonated. I explained to him that all of our sodas are carbonated, and he asked me if we had a microwave. We did. So he wants to go into the back and microwave his soda. I need my soda piping hot. What? Bro? Are you sure? Do you know anybody who microwaves their soda? Yo. He says he wants it warm, but not too warm. Went to the back, had to pour a soda into 2 different cups because the original one wouldn't fit into the microwave. Truly a bizarre experience. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the type of entry I'm looking for. And a thumbs up like to you, sir. For this is what I had in mind. A Lil XND says, Kyle, my wife is getting a breast reduction. What are your thoughts? Blasphemy. Y'all should both be ashamed.
Hi, everyone.
My man, Mr. Ryu Kage, once again. What the hell?
Hey, Sile, long time no donate. Sorry for being poor.
You don't need to apologize. I love that you're here and that you contribute in your own way. I appreciate you going above and beyond with the support. I love that I couldn't even thank, Ryukage before I needed to thank philosophy. So I guess it's my philosophy to live up to what you guys have established in the way of generosity, kindness, and not being the person that's long-winded about a macaroni and cheese story on a friggin' list, you know what I mean? My God. It's like somebody took out a knife and was like, fuck this video. And I'm usually the one to do that, Let me sabotage my own video, please. Don't compromise the momentum in a way where it's like somebody comes in and they're ADD and they're just like, I can't pay attention to this. So seriously, to respond to the initial, what are your thoughts on the breast reduction? I think you just want my bobblehead. I can't believe that you guys are doing this. You guys are diminishing something. If she's reached the point where she genuinely is following through with the reduction, then it's something that she really wants to get rid of. You know what I mean? It's not like a lot of kids that are at the wrong age and they're super impressionable and somebody's like, hey man, you should just live your life as the opposite sex. And they're like, oh yeah, I'm gonna get right on that. It's like, as a woman, You know what it's been like to deal with this back. You probably hate.
$5 gang, rise up.
Well, first of all, I want to say thank you for that donation, but more importantly, I appreciate the 5 money that y'all are hitting me with in a big way, okay? But the idea that somebody says that they're the true $5, like all the other $5 before him are fake, that really makes my day. It makes my evening in a big way.
Oh snap, there go the true $5.
I want you to say it like that. I want you to say true $5. And try not to raise your eyebrows when you say it. Oh my God, that's the true. Try not to raise your eyebrows when you say true. It's just so organic. It just comes out of you. Anyway, thank you to Mr. Ryukage. I appreciate this 420 plus
Smoke weed every day.
Tree Fitty donation.
$3.50.
Tree fitted. Tree fitted.
I can't believe I've been able to pull off not coming off like a Loch Ness monster this long. It's been years. I'm good at what I do. Couldn't do it without you guys, but you have to admit, pretty convincing stuff on my own. On the road again. So one more time, love you all. And oh my God, Belle is becoming a disciple now. Damn. Wait, isn't it? Yeah, it's supposed to slap some toast when that happens. I wonder how long. I wonder how long that notification will take. I guess I'll just go on to the next entry. And I really do love it. A microwaved soda entry. That's my favorite so far. Thank you again, Belle. And I'm sure the notification will cut me off as I am starting. Number 11. I worked at a Wendy's. An actual Wendy's. Wow, what a veteran. I had one guy try to order McNuggets over the speaker. You know that everywhere, every second of every day, someone is trying to order McNuggets from somewhere other than McDonald's. And it's like, okay, I get what you mean if y'all have nuggets and y'all serve them. But imagine if you only have like boneless wings, or you only have like chicken tenders, like chicken strips, like chicken fingers. And then you have to like actually go like, because some idiot in the past has actually said nuggets, then they got the tenders, and then they were mad. So now every time somebody comes in and goes, hey, can I get some chicken McNuggets? You have to go, look, I'm obligated to let you know that these are not McNuggets. They are not shaped like McNuggets.
Slap it on some toast.
You know, that took a really long time to go through, all right? You know, I try. I'm kidding. I love you guys. Okay? And maybe this this whole list should have been like 10 entries, because, you know, you ever just have a day and it's rough and you think to yourself, God damn, they lasering Captain America like a slave in this game right now. Not that I'm paying. Not that I'm playing. I am paying utter attention to you guys because you deserve it. But I can't help but glance up at the TV and just see the reckoning. This person worked at a Wendy's and somebody came in asking for McNuggets. Fine. I'll take a Whopper. A Whopper? A Dave's Double or a Baconator? Needless to say, they screamed at me and zoomed off into the smog set. Worst year of my life. That is so sad that somebody, you know, they were just in a position where they had to make that money however it was available to them. That sucks. But that's the way it goes. Do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Hey, Would You Blow Me says, thanks for being the hookup. My serotonin. 5 money gang. Alright. Number 10. I used to work at a Target and they hired a new girl. Didn't they? The new girl previously worked at a Walmart and now at a Target to work the fitting rooms and by the default, the intercom system. A few days after she started, she was to make an announcement over the intercom, and I guess habit took over because she started to announce with attention Walmart shoppers. She realized her mistake and made a good recovery with, "You are in the wrong store." I'm not sure that anybody listening to her would have liked either of that. Like if you accidentally said Walmart, you know, you could just be like, "Oh fuck, it was a mistake." but then to then tell people that they're in the wrong store. It's like, you don't know how stupid some people who shop here. They might just hear something like that and think it was their own voice in their head telling them that and just leave.
I came in the wrong store. I understand.
Why'd you make them old too, Kyle? Not just old people are crazy. We can all be crazy together. I'm crazy about you guys. Thank you again, Belle. Thank you again, Mr. Ryukage. Thank you again. True $5 and philosophy cat. I'm so loose tonight, man. It's a nightmare. Number 9, I worked at a Dairy Queen and had a lady saunter in all frustrated, bag in hand, whipped out her receipt without giving me much context and said,
"That's supposed to be a Baja Blast."
I told her, "Ma'am, this is for Taco Bell." She quickly said,
"My bad,"
and then sped out the restaurant. What the fuck? Into a Dairy Queen? What were y'all next door to one another? I have never seen a Dairy Queen attached to any other building in my life. Not even in like a, do they have Dairy Queens in plazas? I will Google this right now. Dairy Queen Plaza. Yeah, no. Dilt says ours is, so you have a Dairy Queen next to something. That's interesting. Oh, wow. Yeah, I'm seeing one that's like a storefront next to a Subway. Okay. I mean, it's not too hard to believe that there's a potential for that to happen, but, you know, we all get caught up, I guess. I'm gonna hit y'all with these pictures, by the way, because every Dairy Queen that I know is like, because they used to even be in shacks back in my day. You know what I'm talking about? Let me hit y'all with this. Condense the images with your bitch ass. You see that I'm trying to like, okay. Let me see. Let me show you an old school. Here's what an old school Dairy Queen used to look like. And it was really just like, a lot of these, no, even this is too big. Imagine if where the white wall in the back starts, that's where the whole shop ended. You know what I mean? I knew Dairy Queens that seemed no bigger than 4 broom closets together. And the real mystery was how any of that was kept clean enough to serve people. And I think the answer is that they didn't keep it clean. And if people get sick, then people get sick. And now we're all sick as a nation. As we go on, we remember standing shoulder to shoulder with no masks on. I remember that. Do you remember that? Someday once again. I guess I don't sit near Dio with a mask on. Yeah. Privilege. Okay, number 8. Yeah, give me the germs. All of them. I worked at a small roadside produce place. My boss had a few different stalls, so I was often left to run the stall myself. I remember this lady walks up and goes, "Do you have any tomatoes?" "Sorry, we don't." "But the place down the street has them." "Then go there." "Then go there." I went there. Go there again. Go there now, this time. I don't know about this time. You gotta know, man. Poor people working in a store that gotta deal with people coming in talking about,
"Well, the other place got it like this."
Then why are you here? Man, allow me to solve this problem for you in a way that must not have occurred to you. Go there. Wow. You know, you can have the words "go there" under like a blanket, and then you just whip the blanket off for the reveal. Oh, go there. Number 7. I used to manage a Del Taco during my high school teenage years. We had an older man come in once a month and drive straight through the speaker to our window? Meaning like he drove by the speaker. I don't like the phrase "drove through it." Come on, man. You know, it's not the end of the world. You contextually understood what the fuck they meant. So they drove past the speaker without ordering and came straight up to the window. At the window, he'd look at me until I came over and then start ordering Starbucks, midway through realizing it was a Del Taco, and then drive off. Once a month, every month for 2 years. It's people like that you got to wonder if they going back in time or living some sort of Groundhog Day, but like they wake up and just think it's one day and it's really vivid, you know? Who knows what some people are going through? Shit sounds wild. Shit sounds scary as hell. You should be trying to get that guy help. Dude, look, this has been happening for at least a year and we're worried about you. We all saved up from the last time and we said if he comes in again, we're going to give him this money and tell him to go get some help. We have a recording of you for the last 3 times that you did it. Just take this to whatever therapist or psychiatrist that you want to go see. We really want to help you. We really want to know that everything's fine. There may be some sort of CO2 leak, you know? And it would just give us a lot of peace of mind to know that you're okay. Nobody's going to care about me the way that they probably get freaked out by that one guy showing up to the drive-thru once every 2 months, talking about where the Starbucks at. And you know, the weirdest part about this story to me is like, did this guy frequent a Starbucks in his past that didn't have a drive-thru speaker intercom? Because like, why else would you drive straight up to the window? Are there some people who just need to order face to face? Wouldn't that be annoying? Like, the speaker is there to make this whole process seamless, faster. They get your order, you know, they start making it, and potentially if there are more people in line, while you're waiting on the thing that they're making, they can also take somebody else's order. It's a process. You know, it's not rocket science. It's a wild story, buddy. Sierra Miss says, I love when people threaten me to bring their business somewhere else as if that affects my pay. Yeah. That's a really interesting thing that you just said. Oh no. You know, I didn't get paid on commission out here. Is that what you thought? Get out. You know what I mean? Get out of here. True Silverwolf says, I'm imagining the guy driving through the window, Dukes of Hazzard style, just like, oh man, this guy came plowing right through my fucking bro. Oh my God. Whoa. There go them boys again. Oh my God. Sierra Miss says, at McDonald's, old man pulled up to the window trying to get his prescription meds, and I didn't even have the heart to tell him, sir, I know you got a fever. And the only prescription are these McDonald's fries. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Right, Dia? Yeah, he's loving it. Hey, Would You Blow Me says, LMAO, I quit my job a few days ago. Such a toxic place, and I already feel a lot more mentally stable. I will tell you guys a secret. It's this cartoon that I've been watching that Dia does not care for at all. And it's so amusing to me because I like awkward bullcrap. And I don't even want to share it because it's almost like a guilty pleasure where I admit it's not the funniest, but it occasionally does make me laugh. And it's mildly improvisational. Like, you can tell a bunch of assholes were just in the studio, you know, recording from some notes, and they let themselves go on a little bit, like have some fun, like make some shit up, and then they animate it after. And animate is a word I'm using very loosely because this show is like scribbled, dude. Straight scribbles on this show. Dia, I'm gonna go ahead and give you the opportunity to voice why you consider this show as mediocre as it is, please. So tell everybody right now. Hit them. Okay.
I don't know. I don't find it particularly funny. I don't like. Maybe it's just a personal preference, but I don't like a show where the people that surround the main character are absolute assholes who are just, you know, trash people.
Now listen, I wouldn't say that I regard specifically the people around Tim as the problem. I would say that Tim is almost cultivating a environment that is conducive to him being able to be Tim without issue. So I said a lot of words, but the smaller amount of words is I think everybody around Tim is an asshole because Tim is an asshole. You know what I mean? And Tim may be a good person deep down, but I think through a combination of laziness and inaction, when it matters, Tim is almost fine being portrayed as the villain in many situations simply because he didn't put his foot down. And I guess a great example of that, Dia, would be if you were caught in a compromising situation that genuinely isn't what it looks like. But instead of actually opening your mouth, clarifying, you know, proving that this isn't what it looks like, you just kind of rolled with it like an anime character. Maybe you just started like going, it's not what it looks like. What? Oh no. And instead of just like, you know, settling this all, putting it all to rest, it is what it is. The name of this show, ladies and gentlemen, is The Life and Times of Tim. And it's going to sound like
Here's some information about the life and times of Tim.
It's going to sound like something I made up, bro. But this is Tim. And I've been watching this stupid show with this motherfucker on it. And I'm not proud, but it sums me right up, doesn't it? Gotta put your foot down, man. It's pretty ridiculous. Ladies and gentlemen, as we continue this list. Number 6. Look, it's you're not ready for it, Haywood. You're not ready for Tim. It wasn't me. You got to look at that and wonder how I found that. You know what I mean? How did I even find that? Dilt said, I thought you were talking about Tim and Eric go to the mayor. Shut the fuck up. You're about to piss me off in the heat of this night. There are 2 different shows, okay? One is called Tim and Eric Awesome Show Great Job, all right? And I need you to get with that program. Tim and Eric Awesome Show Great Job is its own show. And there is another show, believe it or not, called Tom Goes to the Mayor. Do you understand? That they made before Tim and Eric. They were truly feeling the waters of what they could get away with. Revolutionary television show. You know? If only Tim Heidecker wasn't a piece of bing bong. That dirty motherfucker. Trying to screw over. I love it. When you Google Tim Heidecker, the first thing that comes up is his wife because the wife screwed him out of a lot of money. Tim Heidecker sucks, man. He came after Sam Hyde. He was mad, boy. Sam Hyde is a piece of shit. Everybody that I want to say aspires to be famous has to be a dog to a certain degree. You know, they don't have to treat everybody like dogs, which is why we can like some celebrities. Do you? Like that one? Some celebrities. But yeah, no. Most of them gotta suck to a certain degree to make it. You're not just gonna end up like some kind of nice guy, you know. Name 5 nice guys. What? Mr. Rogers, Steve Irwin. Steve Irwin only got where he was by putting his life on the line. People wouldn't have paid attention to him if they didn't think that he was gonna get bit or eaten or stung and then die. And then what happened? You know what I mean? Steve Irwin was a living potential fucking NASCAR wreck, and that's the only reason people paid attention to him. It's me, I'm fucking Crocodile. Look at him. Look at me and him. And people are like, oh my God, you're gonna bite your face off. It sucks the way he went, man. Life don't give a shit. You know? I should make a list of sucky ass people dying by some bullshit. Coming in at number 1, Chadwick Boseman. Of course he chose Chadwick Boseman. Like there's no other people. What's the problem? Why do you have to be so racist? I'm kidding. That's how they come at me when I hate Kamala Khan in this game. They're just like, you bigot! You don't like women! Nobody can have any opinions without it being about race or gender. Damn it. Ugh. Can I get out of this list? Staring at pictures of Tim Heidecker. must be a really confusing list for somebody. Back to Tim. Okay, just kidding. Back to the. This is a picture of a Dairy Queen. Yo, I am so happy with my bizarre search results. You know, it's just going to be a really confusing little track record here. Number 6, Dia. It wasn't me involved, okay? But I witnessed it. Do you understand? I witnessed it. I worked at a Burger King when I was a teenager. We were short-staffed one day, and the girl in the drive-thru was on break, so our manager stepped in to cover for her. He was pretty old and didn't have the best hearing, so most customers were pulling around to the window to talk to him, personally, as he was struggling to hear through the headset. Anyway, this one guy rolls up to the window and shouts, "I want a large Big Mac. Give me a Coke, too. Is that so damn hard?" Hey, he's old. Come on. Jeez. Wow. Come on. Jeez. Come on. My manager calmly says, "My apologies, sir. That won't be difficult." He leans out the window, points down the road, and says, "There's a McDonald's about 3 miles in that direction. They'll be able to help. Have a nice day, sir." Then he just closes the window and walks around the corner out of sight. I laughed so hard. Well, I guess when you're the manager, it is your personal privilege to be able to tell people to fuck off, To be honest, if you're an employee and you're being treated like shit by some bastard, you should be working for the type of employee that'll come by and have your back. You know what I mean? Because most people only gonna there's not gonna be an issue unless somebody is really just being excessive, which is probably happening way too often because of COVID these days. People coming in here trying to make a scene because they're lonely and fucking miserable. And the idea that your manager's just gonna bend over backwards is not even worth working for. Oh my pring prong, guys. As we continue and obliterate the remaining entries on this list, number 5 reads, "Dude comes to the drive-thru and I open up the window. Sir, how can I help you?" "I'm out of checks." "I'm not sure I follow you."
I'm out of checks.
He says again, more impatiently. "Right, I heard you, but I don't know what you want me to do about that. You can pay with cash or card, too." Dude gives me a weird look and says,
"Oh, this ain't the bank."
and then peels out away from the window. I'm a pharmacist. Shit, looks sound like he needed to be prescribed something, You know what the saddest part is to me? I can just think of it as just like a common mistake. Imagine like a person has a bunch of places to go today, and they pull into somewhere thinking this is this place, but it's actually next in their stop. And maybe they're so awkward and anxious that they're let's say that they're kind of running over what they're going to say in their mind before they say it, so that it'll, we all do that to a certain or lesser degree, kind of practice what we're going to say, hope that it all goes smoothly. We wouldn't want any outbursts, wouldn't want any suspicions of us not being human. Got to keep our head down. They don't need to follow us. Is there a friggin' mosquito in here, man?
Did you get bitten again?
I'm not sure, but I'm like scratching portions of my body that may, let's say, have just been bitten, but I'm not sure. I'm not sure if that's the case. So we'll have to see. As we continue, we arrive at number 4. Oh yeah. First off, fuck you, OP, for making me relive this. Like you didn't want to type it and get all of the experience. What's the word? Experience isn't the word. Karma, that's what they call it here. Nice. I'm working at a McDonald's every single day, and at the same time, 1600 hours, this old guy would come in and order his food. Most people knew that he was he was wanting a special order over the cook the shit out of the patty. Sorry, you moved the like a dyslexic. So his special order entailed overcooking the patty, like burning it. I don't think I've ever heard of somebody saying that. Started up right when he walked in. Anyway, that's not the problem. That was easy. The problem is this dude was forgetful as hell and would demand a ceramic plate to eat on every time. But you work at a McDonald's. You want them to burn your patty and you want a ceramic plate? So that's when we would explain it to him. Dude, this is a McDonald's. We don't have plates. And he'd be like, oh, right. But sometimes he would just rant about how we should have plates. I saw him absolutely flip out because a girl stepped outside of the break room with a plate of food. She brought it from home. I knew you bastards have plates, he was freaking out. And could not convince him otherwise ever after that. Keep it in the break room is the moral of the story. Is it really? Is it really? Like if some idiot is too stupid to assume, I don't know, that shit exists outside of work, and that there was a chance that she could have brought it from home. Wow, this is really tragic to me. This is exciting. Someone named Dingaling420 in the chat is saying I'm not stupid. You know when you have to say it that, you know, you kind of put yourself in that situation, didn't you? Dingaling. What rule did he break? Hey! Kyle is very creative. He reads Reddit threads. Why? And then you're asking not to be silenced? Bitch, you're the one in here. So, I don't know, saying fam twice, boy. I think we're gonna hide you just for that one. I think that's the one. Again, you're the one in here. I want you to think about what you've done in gay baby jail. Think about how you are at the mercy of a man's thick cock in your mouth, you stupid bitch. That this is where you are. Unable to talk in the stream of a much greater man than you. You know? Creativity or no, my dude, you're here. Think about in your life the things that you'll do that'll ever draw an audience of someone like me. The answer is nothing. Nothing, motherfucker. You know? And I hate to treat you like your parents and just forget you exist. But this is where it goes from here. It's not our fault. Don't blame us. You know what I mean? You gotta be miserable. You just leave us out of the note. Do you get what I'm saying? You gotta be miserable. Do you? You know, don't die in a way that's like spectacular and trying to drag other people down with you. And I'm not just saying literally die. I'm not wishing that on anybody, but like figuratively, you're dead inside. You know what I mean? We can tell. And that's okay. But don't assume that that's how we live in shit, baby. I do apologize for the hum of the PS4 in the background. Dia and I are doing what I would like to call multitasking in the way of taking advantage of Marvel's Avengers. While it's as broken as it is, we're just maxing out some of our characters. It's truly a joke. Truly easy. Simple as that. Princess Pumpkaboo says,
Kyle, I haven't been to a stream before, but I want to say I love your content, and I hope you have a great night, broski.
well, that's so sweet. What a kind-hearted and excellent expression of your feelings, you know? Be kind to one another. Be excellent. And just spread that love. Spread that love. I'm not sure how I feel, guys. Obviously my favorite on this list is let me go back. When the dude wanted his Coke microwaved. I think you know that I like it when people mess with people in ways that will make them think and remember this for the rest of their life. And they'll definitely remember a story about a guy coming in when they're working at a movie theater and asking for them to microwave their soda because they need it warm but not too warm, you know? It's that kind of shit where you wonder, okay, are there's nobody else with us, so nobody's like recording this for the internet. Maybe he's got like a microscopic camera on him, like a camera on his shirt or something like that. Maybe in his glasses or something like that. But if you assume that he's not being recorded, then is he just doing this to fuck with you? It's the type of thing that gets in your head. And you know that's my favorite type of shit. But everything else on this list was like, okay. I do like the old guy, the manager, giving the dude, you know, a piece of his bing bong. I'm charmed by the one where the dude comes back every 2 months. That one was crazy too. So of this list, it's the one where the guy keeps coming back and ordering like it's a Starbucks. And what was the other one? The hot soda. Fuck me. Number 3, I work at a Panera Bread. And for those who don't know what a Panera Bread, it's like a Quiznos. And for those who don't know what a Quiznos is, it's like a Subway, which is just like a sandwich shop. You know? A guest calls in from the car. Several people in the background. They all give orders for a pickup. The first order is fairly simple. The next order includes an item that we don't carry. A salmon dish of some kind. I know there are some regional Panera Breads that have had salmon, but we are not one of them. So I let them know, hey, I'm sorry, but we don't carry salmon. Maybe, and the person on the other end of the phone cuts me off and starts getting really aggressive and goes, yes, you do! You do! But I don't. We don't. So then I'm like, hey, maybe you're thinking of another chain we're very similar to. And as I start to list off some of the other locations, they cut me off again and start going,
I know you have salmon. What the fuck? I just ate it the other day.
And at this point, I'm just being honest with them and saying, hey man, I don't really need this attitude. We do not have salmon here. I can't make the dish for you. You have confused us with someone else. There's a long silence, and finally someone says, wait, this isn't some random place that's not Panera. And I go, no. Yeah. And then everyone in the car starts yelling at each other, and I hang up. Customer service, boy. Did this dude just ask what a Panera is when I was trying to... Yeah, you got me looking like Tim right now. Okay? Not Pandaren. Panera. Guys. Panera, you guys. You're getting mad strong, dear. Taking them on by yourself. In time, you'll be unstoppable. God damn, they strong. So strong. God damn. Some people like it like this, but I want you to be weak, bitch. Alright. I'm trying to figure out if there is like a video, because I'd actually be interested in throwing that your way. If there's a video that somebody has made that is effectively like the fall of Panera or something. That would be a cute thing to do on my Twitch and see if we could get away with that. Just watching a video about oh my god, I typed in Panera and of course Nico Cato Avocado, for anybody who knows this idiot, is like crying while fucking shoveling all of this garbage down his face. You believe that, Dia?
It's Nico Cato Avocado.
I don't want to know. I don't want to know these people, Dia. I would prefer to stay as old man as possible as it comes to these people. I can't believe you corrected me like you're proud of knowing the fucking name of this wanker. Some bitch who just eats online and then cries because he knows it'll generate fucking people watching him. And he's right, man. Sometimes I wonder if I was just going to slap my dick every day so hard that it turned red and then fell off, if it was worth like becoming famous over, guys. You know? Is it worth it? Half of us treat our PPs that hard and we're not even getting anything for it. That's the way it should be. Dia, we did it because it was fun, not because we needed something out of it. But I do understand, I guess, when you gotta get the burner. So how much money do you need to get per stream to start like crying and eating? Belle, you have gone too far. You know I'm not interested in anything like that. Oh my god. I had no idea. So wait, Panera's going strong then. That's why I looked it up. Because I wanted to see like fall of Panera bread or some kind of video like that. The untold truth of Panera bread.
Yeah, Panera's very popular up north.
It's not like a Quiznos. Let me see if I typed in the fall of Quiznos if I get a video. The decline of Quiznos. There it is.
It's nothing like a sandwich shop like Subway or Quiznos.
This is why you don't see many Quiznos around. Well, I guess I'd rather watch that then. The fall of Quiznos. What happened? You know? Wow. Continuing on, ladies and gentlemen. Here we are at number 2. I work at a Chili's, and when I was hosting, old people would constantly come in and talk about how weird it was that we redecorated. So suddenly, and where did all the salad bar go? They thought that we were Sizzlers, which was 2 buildings away from us. It happened at least 4 times. These people are driving, Dia. These people are driving. Old people coming in, confused that things have like changed so much, and they're in the wrong damn building. Yo. Yo, Major Erection said, is that the Mexican place that had the herpes breakout? You really got me Googling something right now, buddy. I don't think I've ever heard something so appealing that it made me Google it immediately recently. Mexican? Mexican herpes. Are you gonna type it in, Kyle? Mexican herpes. Like it's a special strand. Okay. Mexican restaurant. Herpes. Outbreak. Okay. Community is reeling from a hepatitis outbreak. Herpes outbreaks puts Phoenix racetrack under quarantine. People who ate at a Mississippi Mexican restaurant exposed to hepatitis. Oh my God. Holy God. Oh no. You know? Oh no. Can we get like a mariachi band but in a minor key, Dia? Is that tasteful? Let me see if I can get it in a minor key. I just want to see if that's something, I put it in a minor key. Mexican acoustic. That doesn't sound down enough. I need it to really just sound soul-shattering. Mi corazón. You know what I mean, Dia? Because of the herpes. No. You would enjoy this if it was like a Kenyan joke.
Not at all. It's like you haven't been living with me for almost 3 years now. I don't enjoy like stereotypical jokes.
Sierra Mess says, my friend showed me Shoe Nice on YouTube and it's the worst thing I've ever seen. Shoe Nice is prehistoric. Shoe Nice has been on the internet as long as I have. You guys should be ashamed of yourselves. You guys gotta remember, I'm from the Zanga fucking Angel City, like Angel Fire days of the internet, you know? We weren't MySpace and we were live journaling. I was on the avant-garde fuckboy portions of the internet. You understand me? People talk about something awful and all these other gay boy, but I was truly boy Zanga. I've never seen degeneracy in humans ever since. And I know some of those people got together, you know? I like to think of like, Dia and I have started watching Sword Art Online. And by watching, I mean putting it on while I play video games. And what I like is that the main character has a bit of knowledge in the game, because he was a beta tester. And I like to regard the people on the internet before all of you other ass clowns that think you run the show now, as beta testers on the internet. And those are the people who honestly could start, not, let's say it wouldn't be as successful as Facebook, but it would definitely gather as much attention from people who are, you know how like the people using Facebook are gonna use Facebook till the day they die, or something's gotta out-popular Facebook before they grab at it? That's what's up. That's what's up right now with a lot of these apps coming up that have the same spirit. And I like to think of it, imagine if Facebook had Reddit's amusement or entertainment factor, but it was truly limitless in the way of like how little they were gonna censor, what they were gonna allow for whatever amounts of time. So like, I guess as entertaining as Reddit, as absurd as 4chan, you know, as cult-like as, what's cult-like anymore? Do you? Nothing on the surface internet is like that. Man.
Like that before? Wait, Tumblr.
Tumblr wishes, my dude. Tumblr is just like, I like to think of Tumblr in a high school as a table that nobody wants to sit at. And it's full of the people that have no other people they can associate with. You know what I mean? And sometimes you get a Breakfast Club badass scenario out of these kids that are honestly untouchable and isolated, right? But there's nothing cult-like about them. They were the ones who were regurgitated and are there because they have nowhere else to be. Cult-like, Dia, is when everybody elects to be part of this specific thing. And much like a true clique club, they almost want to protect. They want to establish immediately the boundaries of this motherfucker. They want to bar and limit the entry to their group now. It's wild. It's wild. Them lines are drawn in the sand. And I can't keep up anymore because I'm not trying to. I'm not trying to do that on the internet, but I do love the old days, and that's all I have to say. And it's a shame. It's a shame because now these days we're all walking into a Chili's, not understanding it's not Sizzlers. You see what I did there? Do you remember that story? Was it too long ago? It's too long ago. I've been talking now. Yeah. Like I'm in a rocking chair. You guys should get me a rocking chair and I'll go, oh, let me just tell you something. What is he talking about? Number one, I was a shift manager at a McDonald's in the middle of the mall. A guy walks up to the counter with several McDonald's bags of food. My wife came through your drive-thru and you messed up this order. A, are you sure she came through our drive-thru? Yes. She told me she came through the drive-thru and that she got home and realized her order was wrong. Y'all need to give us our money back and give us the right food. So I start looking around the mall and ask, did she drive through Sears or JCPenney to get in here? The guy looks around and finally realizes, I'm in the middle of a mall. So he grabs his things and goes, yay, yay. Mighty Quinn says, my time was BBS and IRC. I remember the first pic I saw on a computer, blown away. Boy, I don't know how to describe how much hours I spent on MSN Messenger and how many like wives I was clearly getting mixed up in. You know what I mean? Wives who had like nothing going on but their husband's money and whatever technology that, you know, they were willing to buy with their cash. Like I was seeing the titties of ladies that were just bored at home, Dia. And it was like, what is this place? And you learn, Dia, that people are trying to establish. You know those houses you hear about, like everybody pretends to be a Final Fantasy character, or you know, it's like a druid house, and I'm otherkin, and I'm a tree, and I'm reincarnated as a tree, and we live in this compound, Dia. The internet was this place where at the time, nobody was hiding the fact that they were effectively recruiting. You know what I mean? Recruiting for what, God only knows. But they were genuinely trying to get people to go out and join up with these places. And it creeped the fuck out of me, man, because nowadays on the internet, people know better than to be a certain way. Like, if today my goal was to entice somebody to meet up, you'd have to do it via catfishing or, you know, to try to be safe, right? You're trying to do it via like a Tinder thing or some kind of app where you're trying to meet up or some bullshit like that. Do you get what I'm saying? But like back then, you didn't need anything. You didn't need pictures. All you needed was the capacity to convince whomever you were talking to that A, you had enough in common and this was something that they would genuinely benefit from, or B, dia, they would beat people down the way that religion kind of does and says, you know, you're doing nothing now, you're amounting to nothing now, but if you only adopt and embrace this is the way, you know, then you'll be great, then you'll accomplish, you'll be rich, you'll have this, you'll be taken care of, blah, 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 you'll be happy. I miss that internet, and maybe the internet's been made less dangerous, and that's good for everybody. But real life isn't any less dangerous, so it's almost a trick. It's almost like the internet is becoming the new TV, nice and polished and sterilized, and oh my God, those titties, get those off of the screen. God fucking forbid. Titties be shaking all over this site. That's what it needs to be. Because it's human, because it's natural. It's not inherently sexual.
You would hate it though, because you wouldn't be able to get any attention, even if it was a little bit, even if you wanted to live.
How could I? What do you mean I wouldn't be able to get attention? I would select my favorite breasts, right? And then I could use those.
We are not alone.
And then I would be. You know what? A lot of people when they get on the internet, Dia, they search for things that they like, things that they're amused by, and then they end up saving it. They may not even have a person to share it with, but they save it. They save that little GIF, that meme, that dumb little picture, that comic strip that they like, right? Me, I save titties, Dia. And if in the future, titties became fine, and I could just, I don't know, feature a different pair of titties in each thumbnail, I'm going there, right? How would that be like a competition? Obviously, I'm not going to directly compete with some girl sitting in a live stream talking about,
Well, you know how today was, and look at these.
right? But why couldn't that work? Yeah.
Get anywhere, be like Twitch, but everywhere. And people, as much as you would want to enjoy that sort of thing, it would ruin it for everyone in some way.
It will ruin it for the men or all of us? All of us.
I said in some way it would ruin it for everyone, because there would be too much of it then. It would be everywhere, so there would be too much, so no one would really get anywhere. I mean, I guess in that sense, it would be beneficial since, you know, no one would be popular for this one thing that, you know, other sites don't have. There's like a thrill to the fact that you get to see tasteful cleavage on Twitch versus porn. There's something so delightful about that.
There's a thrill to the tasteful cleavage on Twitch. You're saying that if titties were allowed, it would effectively manifest a Twitch situation everywhere, and that people wouldn't be able to compete? I think people like variety, and that's what the internet is about here.
Yes, but I mean, if you have Twitch, YouTube, Twitch, then there wouldn't be that much variety, because there wouldn't be a site just specifically for, you know, watching non-boob content.
I think you're thinking that the variety will suddenly be stripped just because.
It wouldn't be.
I'm not saying it should be pornographic, Dia.
I'm not saying that either. But you know how people abuse the system. Well, by people I mean girls. The problem at the end of the day would be the girls, because you'd have cases like Alinity, but on YouTube.
I mean, it's
And
already
no one
that bad
knows
on YouTube, though, you know?
But, you know, it's not like everyone is bowing down and bending over backwards.
Only
for
because I would
disgusting
imagine the
actions.
website itself is working against that. Do you get what I'm saying?
What,
Yes, I believe YouTube works actively against, you know, allowing that kind of stuff to their algorithms. Think about how many pretty tittied, young, tight little bitches that fall into a lot of people's demographics are making content on YouTube right now. They could easily pose in a little thumbnail with them and maybe like a low-cut top or whatever. Maybe they just have a super cute face and that's that. They could just pose in their dumb little video next to, I don't know, an emoji or whatever the fuck they want to sell this video, and immediately, Dia, have a more appealing thumbnail than the most popular bastards on this channel. Like the 20 top fuckboys on YouTube, you know? Whether it's whatever brothers or whatever bitch making makeup tutorials or some dude that's like really flamboyantly gay to the point where it's a caricature and he's almost embarrassing himself, but everybody loves to watch that and go, oh, hey girl, you know what I mean? Like it's a damn sitcom from the 90s. Whoever it is, when you look at their thumbnails flat, they're nowhere as appealing as some of these girls can be just by sitting in their fucking bedroom. And that's what I call the Twitch factor in the way of appeal, where you just see them and you go, oh shit, that's very clickable. That makes you go, what's going on in her room? What's going on with this chick? And a lot of people can't compete with that, but you don't see that floating clean to the top of YouTube all the time. It's mad content, you know?
And that's better. Because-
Content is better, yeah. Not that I consider a lot of shit that's on the trending page content, though.
Yes, but no one really goes to the trending, you know? No one really goes to the trending tab. No one cares about that specific thing.
Dia,
They prefer content.
you better fuck up that robot. Fuck up that robot. Leveling up a hero I don't use and shit. Oh my god, it's just Laser Beam City as soon as this begins. It's almost like, is this fair? Come on. Is he blowing up? What the fuck? Son of a bitch, you do. So who's left? Nobody's left?
I think that's pretty much it.
How did we do that much damage that fast? Whoa! That stupid homing missile corkscrewed around me and then... Look, we're done here then. Wait, there's a big one on me. Intriguing. Well, there was. What the fuck is this? Y'all can't... You son of a bitch in the back. Look, you're like frozen. You're frozen on my screen. Looks like you're riding a bike. Fucking game, dude. Never ends. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, I love you to death. Thank you to Linda, who has posted the Discord link in the description. If you join that, you'll get notifications on whenever this stream is going down. I love you to death. I don't know about this list tonight, but it was an opportunity for us to spend time together. And you are a pleasure to be in the midst of, so I hope to see you later. Special thanks to my man YNK as usual. Ryukage, Philosophy Cat, True $5, which is probably Haywood, and Belle, thank you for becoming a member. Love you guys, and you'll catch me again tomorrow. Stay out of trouble, and here's hoping we can make it just another day. Bye. Rusty says, I don't know why this game is getting so much hate. Oh boy, do I have a video for you. You know how many hard crashes and glitched characters and out of, like, they glitch you out of the map, and like Dia's stuck inside of something and can't move and all kind of crap, boy. This game right now is eating our patterns to make skins, you know? And in a game where it's selling you skins for $15, naturally when you want to be able to, you know, earn skins in game and then use them, when the game's like, oh, nah, actually, we just lost that pattern that you had. That's pretty funny. It's a great game buried in here. It's not going to reach its true potential until Doctor Strange and Scarlet Witch and a bunch of other assholes get added, which will be like next fucking year. You know that they're putting in Spider-Man. But what was that, March? Yeah.
Did they say in March?
We don't even know if we're gonna be alive then.
I
So
think you're confusing that for Mario coming to furniture.
I didn't want to pick fucking Iron Man for this. Cheers. No, I'm trapped. Oh man. I'm going on fucking Iron Man. Let me see if my laser ability can make short work of these freaking robots, man. It really shouldn't take any time. Oh, sorry. I needed to be on the, Okay. Fuck, whoa. Because I thought I had the damn lasers out.
You're good now. You are a true friend.
We get it. Of course, it's the big guy that I focus on first. What? Lick! He just walked over thin air! Where did they do that? The one adaptoid's recharging on the other end of the room. Let's do this.
Don't worry. Enough of me to go around.
Okay, that guy's dead. Adaptoid. Did he disappear again, son of a bitch? He's dead, but he vanished on my screen? Okay, all of that went into a wall? So... You know... Is there even anybody right here, or... I don't understand. Look, let's get out of here. We were only doing the first wave as a means of leveling up our characters. Woo! Get to level 50. People are crazy. So, you guys, I love you. I'll be back with this game when we're doing less grindy stuff. It'll definitely be fun to actually play through entire missions. But right now, we are gathering materials until they patch it. Oh, video games. You so crazy. So, I love you. I'll catch you guys soon. True Silver Wolf says, "Damn, is the Hulk piloting the mech suit?" No, that's from the movies. It's called the Hulkbuster armor. It's armor that it's armor that Stark designed to fight Hulk. If shit got real. So in this game, you can actually deploy it and then have anybody jump in it, which is cool. I don't like your calling card for, you know, like the little nameplate for Thor. Yeah, we need to unlock some, but Thor, right? You're Thor, yeah. Thor.
You said Hulk. You keep calling him
I
Hulk.
keep calling everybody everything. I gotta get out of here. All right, guys, love you. Take it easy. Bye-bye.